Hey everybody, it's John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur here, and I'm really excited today because I just got my brand new iPhone 12 Pro Max, which I'm gonna unbox right here for you. Now, one thing I want to share with you is a lot of people have said to me, "Gee, I wanted to get my iPhone Pro 12 Max, but they couldn't get it for another week or two. Why did I get mine today?" Well, when Verizon had announced that they were going to release the phone this week, they also had told you when you need to order it. Sometimes they start the pre ordering at midnight, sometimes they do it at 3 a.m. Well, this time they actually got smart and did it at 8 a.m. in the morning. So I got up, made sure I had the form all filled out, and was ready to go. So then it was just about, I'm going to say right about 8 o'clock, I clicked the button, it submitted, and it was probably one of the first batches of orders they received. So here's the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's pretty easy. It just has a little plastic thing. I'm just going to pull it right off. Just a little piece of cellophane tape there. Very easy to do. It comes right off. And if you take a look, you will see that really nice sleek box. We'll take it out of the box here, and you'll see kind of what's in there. And if I take it out of the box here, you're going to see that I actually have they put this little cover here to cover it in here. So it's basically just like that. And when I took it out of the box here, you can see that it has a little covering on it. And really nice this time. They actually have a little icon here for the bell, so you can take that on or off. There is the volume up and down. There is the power button here on the other side of the phone. I like the way Apple put this little protective coating on here. Something interesting about this phone versus the phone that I already have, which is the 10X phone. Now I'm going to take a look and just go ahead and take this cover off. So I have my phone in a little bit of a plastic case. Might take me a second just to get that off here. And so I have an OtterBox case right now. And just take a second here to pop that off. And as I pop that all off, you'll see that comes out pretty easily. There we are. All right. So one thing everyone's always asked me is the size difference. So is there a size difference? Yes, there is. If you take a look at the two iPhones, you'll see the new phone on the right. And if I put them together, I don't know if you can see that, how much together they are. If you can kind of take a look at the size, you can see that the new iPhone is just a touch bigger. Not much, just a touch. And then the screen is pretty much about the size of the old phone. And then what they did is they added a touch bigger on the side for a little bit more protection. So I think that was pretty cool the way they did that. So let's talk about what you get in the box. So obviously you get the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay. I really like the cameras on the back of the phone. I think that's going to be pretty neat how that's going to work. So I will be doing a review on this in a few days. So if you are hoping that you get a charger, well, you don't. You get a USB-C to Lightning cable. That's USB-C. This is actually the thinner one. I don't know if you can see that there. This is the thinner one. So the thinner one basically is that end right there. So that's the USB-C connection. And the USB-C connection actually does not come, if you'll notice in this package, it doesn't come with any charger. So if you were hoping to get a charger, well, Apple's hoping that you already were a customer and that you're going to save your old Power Square so that you can plug it in. But if you have that Power Square, guess what? Most of the Power Squares, you can't plug in USB-C. Just not something that you're able to do with it. You have to have an adapter. In this little container, they basically have a little safety and handling notice just saying to us about on the iPhone, go to settings, general, legal, and regulatory RF exposure, or go to apple.com/legal slash RF exposure. Battery and charging. Don't attempt to replace the iPhone battery yourself. You may damage the battery, which could cause overheating, fire, and injury, and we wouldn't want that. The lithium-ion battery in your phone should be serviced or recycled by Apple or an authorized service provider and must be recycled or disposed of separately from household wastes. Okay. And of course, they give you a nice little handy-dandy little Apple decal that you can put on whatever you'd like, your phone or what have you. Now, the thing I like about the phone that I got was that it's Pacific blue. So it really has a sexy, nice color there and really attractive. So when you get a new iPhone, if this is your first time replacing your iPhone and you already have an iPhone, you need to download iTunes if you don't already have it, and go ahead and back up your phone. First thing you want to do. Make sure your phone is on 14.2, which is the latest version of the iOS software for the Apple iPhone. If you don't have that and you go to do an upgrade, it's going to cause you a little bit of a challenge. So just download the iTunes software, itunes.com, and you can back up your phone if you haven't already done so. And make sure you're on 14.2. You can go to settings, you can go to software updates, and you can go right there to download the update right there. Now, you can do it from iTunes. There has been some challenges where it doesn't always work. The last few versions weren't working correctly with iTunes, so that's why I recommend you do it right from the phone. But do take a backup. After you've made the backup of your phone, then go ahead and install the new iOS 14.2, and then go ahead and make another backup. Now, when you activate this phone, which I'm going to do a little bit later tonight, you will go through the basic procedures, set it up, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to plug in my regular lightning cable to USB, which I already have, and then I'm going to just choose the option in iTunes, which is that I'm pretty much migrating a phone, and it will take all the data from one phone to the other. And that's really about it. Now, one thing that I wanted to share with you about this particular iPhone 12 Pro Max is it says on the back it includes an iPhone 12 Pro Max and USB-C to Lightning cable. Power adapter and headphones are sold separately. Well, why are they saying it about the headphones? Well, you'll notice if you're new to any of the 10Xs or later phones, you'll notice there is no port on there for anything but charging. So they got rid of the that little earphone jack a while back and have gone to Bluetooth headphones and headsets. And the other thing it says is that it supports CDMA, okay, which is a type of a wireless, GSM, UMTS, LTE, and 5G, sub 6 gigahertz, and MM-Wave cellular technologies, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, the near field feature, obviously, GPS. Some capabilities are not available in all areas and depend on your wireless plan and service provider network. For LTE and 5G, see apple.com/iPhone/cellular. Hearing aid compatibility, M3, T4. Additional information is available about that at apple.com/iPhone/compare. So you will notice that on the very bottom, they actually have smaller print, which you have to really try to read. It says it requires wireless service plan, which may include restrictions on switching service providers and roaming even after contract expiration. Apple ID for some features, internet access, acceptance of the software license terms at apple.com/legal/SLA. If you don't agree to the terms, well, basically you can't use the phone and you won't be able to use its features. Battery life and charge cycles vary with use and settings. Battery may eventually need replacement. 1 gigabyte is 1 billion bytes. Actual formatted capacity could be less. Very handy. And then, of course, they have the little QR code. So if you were to take your phone, which a lot of people will do, you can just take your phone that you already have. And I could do that right now with the phone that I already have right here. And I can actually read. I could read the QR code right over here. I'll just have to zoom in on it. They made it really, really small. And then that will bring me to a page. and it's going to probably give me the same exact thing that I wish they would have made a little bigger, because by default, it's not the easiest thing to see there. It just the way they did it, I think they should have made a lot bigger. And then it has the part number, obviously, after that. You do have on the back, which is really important information, you have the EID number, the IMEI 2 number, the serial number. You have the IMEI MEID number, which is also important to note. And so these are useful pieces of information, which lots of times the companies may ask you for if you're having any issue. Now, Verizon has, I believe it's a 30 or 60 day after that period, they will unlock the phone. What that means is that you can leave that provider and go to another provider, but you have to have that 30 or 60 day. Now, the thing is this, they don't say whether it's going to be for phones you've purchased or whether it's on phones that you're leasing. They don't tell you any of those details. Of course, there's small details about that. I like my old phone. It's kind of shiny. The new phone has a little bit different of a shine to it, but I'm also going to get a clear case for it so I can see the attractive blue on it. And I just think it was great how they actually put this nice little white covering on the phone. So definitely before you, try to upgrade your phone, make sure you're on 14.2. Definitely do your backup, and you'll probably be able to convert to your new phone in probably less than about 10 minutes or so. Once you've got your iPhone, iTunes software downloaded. And that's pretty much all you need to do. So the other question that people always ask me is, how much do these phones cost? It's a great question. So the iPhone, the one that I have, the iPhone, which is the 12 Pro Max, sits right around $1,200. That's a 256 gigabyte model. If you want to go up to a larger plan, you can do that. They have the 500, which you can go to that plan. And then they also have the 120, you can go lower. But again, if you had a phone and, you had a plan, let's just say storage that was at 256, you're not going to use less. Okay, you're only going to use more. So I didn't even use half of mine. So I just got a 256 again. And really happy with this phone. I'm anxious to try it out later. So there are a couple steps you have to do. So once you turn the phone on, you're going to have a little bit of charge. You can activate the phone. When you plug it into your port, it is going to charge for you. Now, the other thing about this phone is that it does have the wireless charging capability. So I can just put this on a near charger, and it will be able to charge the phone. Keep in mind that when you do charge the phone, it is going to get warm. It's not going to get hot. It is going to get warm. And that, told by Apple, is actually normal. And it's actually happening because of the process of the induction between the magnetic, which is causing the charge. So I hope that you have found this video useful. But before I do go, I'd like to ask you to please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you're watching us on YouTube. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and go ahead and hit the bell notification icon. This way, you're going to be instantly alerted when I post new videos on this channel, and do that for my other channels as well. So we have the JMOR, basically the unboxing channel, which is what you're on today. We have the JMOR reviews channel, and of course, we have the JMOR Tech Talk show, which you can learn more about on our website through our subscriptions. So again, if you have a particular product that you would like me to unbox, just like I did this one, all you have to do is visit JMOR.com. In the upper right-hand corner, you can reach out to us. Let us know what product you have, and you'll be donating that product to us, and we will do a unboxing on it. Then we'll do a review, and we may possibly invite you to come on to our show and talk about it. So again, when we do these products on our show, they're not about sales. They're about educating the public and to tell them, what things are from truth, fact versus fiction. So again, I was really excited to get this phone. I can't wait to get home later and activate this phone. And one other thing you're probably wondering is that, what happens with my old phone? Well, because I did a trade up, I actually have to return this phone within like 15 or 30 days, or they charge you the remaining price of the phone. Isn't that nice? So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can get a price that's lower if you had waited, like I think it's 2 years. So if you do get the phone in the first year, after the first year, then you could trade in the phone, no penalty, but you have to trade the phone in. You can't use the phone to get a value. So that's the difference. If you're trading the phone in at no value, then basically you're able to get the phone with the price. If you're able to trade the phone in and you're going to get like a $440 or $500 credit, then you're getting money back because you've actually purchased the phone. You actually own the phone. But Verizon does allow you, and many other carriers do too, that you can actually upgrade your phone after the first year. Again, I hope you have found this video informative and useful. Please do pop by our channels, like them, subscribe them, click on the bell notification icons, tell your friends, tell your colleagues, and if you have a product you'd like me to unbox, just visit our website and let me know what it is, and I would love to do an unboxing and share it with our viewers. Have yourself a wonderful weekend.